Good morning, Mandelbulberians. Well, it's not morning. My clock here says 12:36. So good afternoon. And who knows where it is, in whatever fractal dimension that you reside, in whatever frequency that you vibrate at. Today we're going to make something with surfs. It's Surf Challenge Week, and that's all I know. We're going to make some surfs. Mandelbulb. Change that to something, if we select it and then type in what we want, which is something I did not know for years and years. And then Christoph mentioned it one day, and I'm like, oh my God, you can just search. Let's see. We got A-Box, Surf Box. We got Amazing Surf Mod 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Klein. We got 1, 2, 3 Kleins. We got a multi-Klein. We got a transformation of a Surf Box Fold. Surf Box Fold 2. We got Surf Box Fold V2. V2 4D. We got Surf Box Multi. Look at that. I got scrolling to do down here. Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
That's about it.
So there's a lot of choices for the surfs. So what shall we do? Let me pull that back across here so I can actually rank. And let me get back on my search here again. So I want to surf, and I want to try one of these surf combos. Surf Klein or Multi. I'm going to go Surf Klein V2. What does that look like? I don't even know. Let's hit render. I should probably get into auto refresh mode here and figure out what we're doing. Okay, well that sucks. Well, I can try reset view. Okay, so at least we have a fractal. So let's just zoom on into this fractal, and I'm going to hold down on my control key. Oh shoot, my mouse button doesn't work right now. My roller. Why was I going to film myself using a junky mouse? Oh man, how am I even going to do this without a mouse scroller? Is it even possible? Can I? Well, we'll just increase our step way up drastically. Let's go to 4. Let me click right there, and we're in. Okay. Whew. Now that looks like just a Klein, a regular old ordinary. Oh yeah, we're at 4. Let me back up. Looks like a ball pretty much, which is good. Good. It's just a basic shape. In fact, I want this ball over here. I don't want the one in front of me. I want that one. That's the one I want. It looks a little more fractally. And I'm going to go ahead and just make a keyframe right here. And then we're going to randomize that puppy. First, let me add a keyframe. Boom. And then let's randomize. Randomize. Do not randomize integer and booleans. Do not randomize camera. Well, I'm going to not randomize the camera because I want to stick where we are. In fact, let me not even do what I'm doing right now. Exit randomizer. I want to not randomize this entire scene. I just want to randomize the formula. So actually, formula specific parameters over here. There we go. That's what I want to randomize. Am I going to have some junkiness? Oh, my window isn't quite large enough to completely view all these. I could go back and change some settings to make these a little smaller, but that's cool. I can see 90% of it. Do not randomize integers and booleans. I'm not going to click that. I'm going to click heavy randomize and just see what we get. You'll get an initializing randomizer down here. Ooh, right off the bat. I like that. And I like that. That's interesting. That's even interesting. But this one right here, I'm going to keep this one too. Oops. Nope. I don't want to save this one yet. I just want to keep it. And I'm going to let's run this again. Let's run it at a medium randomize this time. And we're going to keep these two choices that we like. I'm tempted to keep that one, but that's nothing special. Ooh, awesome. Love that one. I'm going to go with this one definitely. So let's give it one more hit. We still got 5 or 6 choices that we haven't changed. You know, that actually might have been a good one. Oh, it still says done. Did it hang up? We'll hit stop. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one after all. And yeah, I'm going to use this one as a feeder stock for something more cool. Has the potential. Let me give it one last randomize here, see if we get anything else to populate on these last shapes. Last chance. That's not bad. That could have been more cool. Yeah, heavy randomize. I feel like I should have kept that one there. Ooh, like that. Alright, one more. Well, I'm just going to keep doing it till I run out of panes. We can do better than that. Amazing Surf Klein. I mean, that's like the two of the best things ever together. Amazing Surf and a Klein. Why have I not played with this formula before? I probably have. Okay, so let's get into variations. Let's select this one, and we'll go use and add to keyframe animation. So that one's already selected, and I'm just going to add all these to my animation to keyframes just in case. Select, use and add to keyframe animation. I don't even know what this one is. I'm just going to select it and add it. It wasn't one of the ones that I intended. At this point, I'm not extremely picky. I'm just adding a few into, and I recommend, by the way, keeping auto refresh on when you do this, because then it will render ta-da here as you add them, which is kind of cool. All right, so we should have all those scenes that we wanted saved. So let's take off these keeps, and I'm going to keep that one because I want to do that one select, and then I should have all the other keeps off, I believe. Looks like it. In fact, I know I have this as a keyframe, so I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to hit slight randomization. I should have hit do not randomize integers and booleans, actually, but that's okay. I'm not, this was fine. This was more than fine. That's pretty cool. I like that little, whatever that is there. None of the, that's kind of cool too. Alright, let me hit heavy randomize again. Do 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 do. I often sing the Jeopardy theme song when I'm waiting on these. I really do. Not just when I'm like recording myself, but I really do often. I didn't like any of that. Meanwhile, someone's going, but Steve, this one was the best one ever. Well, you know, we're pretty, oh God, look at that. See, look at that. We wouldn't have gotten this one if I'd listened to you. No, this is random. And so therefore, you know, it's entirely random. So, I hate when it says stopping forever and that doesn't actually stop. So is it stopping? Is it doing anything that it needs to stop? Let's see if it'll let me select that. Okay, let me select that, so who cares? Use and add to keyframe animation. That one's kind of cool. Use and add to keyframe animation. Use and add to keyframe animation. Alright, I'm not going to keep that one anymore. I'm going to keep that one. Going to keep that one, and this is the one I'm actually using. So that what happens if I hit medium randomization? Does it still say stopping? Is it hosed? Are we hosed up? Are we not going anywhere then now? Because it's stuck in stopping. Stop. Well, what are we going to do? Make sure we have this one because that's one I really like. Do I see it? I don't see it exactly, so I'm going to go select, Used add keyframe animation just to be careful. I don't mind any duplicates here. I think I see the corner of it now. Yeah, that's the corner of it. We had it already. Okay. I guess that's all it's going to let me do. It won't let me... Damn it. Well, stop. It won't let me do that. I can exit out. That's a cool scene right there. I have used the A-Box Klein before. I recognize actually this exact shape or something very similar to it. In fact, I remember calling it A-Box Kleins. Silly me. Oh, man. So many shapes, so many formulas, so many videos. I continually, my feed will pop up on Facebook of some video I did 2 or 3 years ago, and I'll be like, that's pretty cool. Damn it, that's me. How do I not recognize my own work? This is really cool. I like this scene. Let's see what else we got here. I think maybe we made 2 versions of this first one. That doesn't look different. Oh, it is different. It is different. Look at that. That's way different. Look at that pattern there versus the pattern here. Oh, and I bet you I'm going to just insert this one here because that seems like it'd be cool to morph between that one to that one. Oh, and then I got this one stuck here. What's this one? Let's just move this over and take a look. I feel like I want to spin it and write it around, but let me just insert before it or after, either way. And then give this a rotate, and get that resituated to our human plane. Oh, maybe one more click would have done it, but that'll work. And I'm going to put that insert as well. That's probably going to be... I'm not planning to actually just animate this straight across, but I say that, but I often do, actually, now that I think about it. What we're doing right now, actually, is creating transitions from one animation to another and exploring these little scenes that we've captured, like right off the bat. Oh, shoot. Why are we at 7.5 anyway? Am I rolling the wrong way? Oh, damn it, I'm rolling the wrong way. That was cool. Actually, hold on. Step back. Yeah, that's cool. I think, oops, one too many. And go down, and then watch this pop into view. Boom. I caught a glimpse of it just as we were rotating, and I'm going to grab it in macro, hold down on my button. My button on my mouse scroll wheel won't scroll, but the button itself works. So I can do the functions that rely on pushing it, but I can't scroll with it. I'm furiously scrolling back and forth right now, and you can't tell. Where are we at? Let's not ramble on here. Let's make this worthwhile for the 5 people who are going to watch this. I shouldn't say stuff like that. Why are you doing this if you don't think anybody's going to watch it? That's a good question, Steve. I added it at the end. I wanted to insert it. I wanted to insert actually here. Insert. And then what is this keyframe now that looks like crap? Whatever that was, it didn't translate. It didn't store the values. So hopefully that wasn't one amazing scene that we really wanted to save because it's gone. That's cool. We have some serious issues. Damn it. With knowing which way to go. With rotate, I have some serious issues with the frame of reference being very messed up. We seem to be wildly careening back and forth from one focus from one rotation to another. Insert. Okay, there we go. What's our next scene? I like this one. See, look, there's another one where we have to hit the right button in the right direction. Okay, I gotta simultaneously pull that down. Oh, grab a hold of the scene and lift up. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, that's too much. Well, now I have to... Darn it, I lost my scene. Yeah, there it is. I'll put that afterwards then. But that's a cool scene, and then I want to kind of move this over This puppy's a nice, cool thing, and that would morph just nicely the surface of that if we wanted to do different things. Let me get the right keyframe here to put this insert keyframe. All right, so that's just 2 or 3 keyframes just so we can keep that scene. Now, we definitely want to go inside of that thing, and I'm just going to straight mini animate this. Pull it up, rotate it a little bit, little more. Oops, overdid it. Lost my scene entirely. There you go. Double click back on the icon. Very gingerly, I want to rotate this up, and it's delicate. If I go too far, it'll just flip out of view. Come on. Almost there. All right, I like that a lot. Insert keyframe. And grab a hold of my middle button. I'm grabbing a hold of my, and it won't spin on me. Come on. There we go. Spin for me. New mouse on the way. Ordered from Amazon. Be here tomorrow. I could go look through the mouse closet or this electronics closet and find another old mouse. In fact, I could use my work mouse, which is like literally 5 inches away from this mouse. But then I'd have to unplug it from my work computer and plug it into this computer, and all that would just be like work. Let's zoom in again. I'm just loving the scene. Ooh, that was cool. Not intended, but let me fine tune up close to it instead of clicking on stuff. And maybe one down, another one down. That looks roughly centered. Let's get our crosshairs out. You see, you're not as roughly centered as you thought, and you went the wrong way. That'll do. Add that, insert that. Okay, so meanwhile, we're looking for challenge scenes, not just animations. See, I get lost in animations, and I forget, hey, people dig single images, not like a succession of images, but like just one really good one. Can you do just one really good one, Steve? Can you do that? Sure, let me do an animation and then pull out the best scene in it. No. Can you stage a scene? No, you cannot stage a scene. Every scene has to be part of an animation. Let's look underneath this thingy. What's going on underneath the skirt here? Pardon the image. Ooh, I just flipped the whole world upside down. Ugh. You gotta really get a delicate touch when you're moving, particularly in Klein worlds. I don't know what it is about Kleins, but I find I move. There we go. And a little more. I want to look under this skirt, imagery aside, or language choice aside. I want to see what's under. There we go. That right there is a pretty cool scene. Too much. Back it up. Probably need to go less than half a step there, but... Oh, wow. We're already into 2,700 frames. I don't even know if any of this is going to morph together. I doubt any of this is going to morph together cleanly. Let's pull up some servers and get crunching on some frames here and see what happens. Let me see what all computers I can pull from. Working on a bunch of stuff with the main computer. Here we go. Hey, it looks like we crashed at some point. We're going to go connect a server. I'm going to go into Ryzen World. We're making fiber laser stuff with Geo the cat. Oh. Here we go. Connect up another computer, client, connect a server. All right, that'll work. And my son's asleep. We could probably use his computer too. I'm not going to get greedy. We just want to make a few frames. Where are we going to put them? What's in this? I got stuff in this frame already. Look at that. Hey, Roy G. Biv. Laser Rainbow Fractals. Well, we got to find a different folder. Let's pull that up. Select a different folder. Let's go into a network drive. Let's call this Surfs Up. Surfs without an... yeah, all right. That's what it is. Surfs Up. And we'll, what size are we at here? Let's go to that size. Let me make sure I'm not rendering alpha frames or Z buffer frames. I hit Control P on my computer to bring up program preferences, and I am rendering alpha buffer and Z. Yeah, that'll slow me down slightly. And let's tear it up. What do we got here? I expect this to be ugly. I've probably at every frame, well, except for the frames, at every 100 keyframe, whenever we switch scenes, we're going to see a jump because there'll probably be some value that was selected that wasn't selected in others. We'll see. I should probably look at our keyframes, see what's coming up. See, this big dive here. So I'm not sure what's happening. I can tell that this is changing. That pattern, which is what we expected. I mean, literally what we planned on. I planned on that happening. That's why I put those keyframes together. And now we're doing a weird dive. Yeah, because this is what the randomization did for us. So we're going to let that run, and I'm going to stop commentary, and we'll just watch that run and come back and look at them. So we're getting ready to come to 800. Are we going to jump to another shape here? What's happening? What's going to happen? Oh, we're going into another dive. Dive, dive, dive. Roll, actually, would be more accurate. Roll, roll, roll. Yeah, I don't like those. I'd probably want to delete those keyframes unless we're going to go through a whole roll. But just doing the mini barrel roll just to come out of it, yeah, that's not as good as... We're just finding scenes here. We're not getting too picky. So this is a mess here. What's going on here? That's not going to work. Let's go look at our key. Oh, we had a sudden jump. I like the scene that we jumped to. And so we're coming into that lime green area at 900. We're already into that. So why does it look like that? Interesting. 100 frames per keyframe. Yeah. Keyframe 12. I bet you these keyframes are all out of order. In fact, let me stop just so I can refresh table. There we go. Now I can track what we're doing and where we are, what's going on. These have now all been renumbered. And let me hit render again, and we'll go back to where we were. Yeah, so now we're at keyframe 12, which tracks with the scene I'm expecting. That's a cool scene. So we're just going to have to go through this minutely and look at frames. Yeah, that's a mess there. We're not going to obviously transition to or from whatever we're transitioning to or from there. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Like that scene. I mean, it's pretty basic Klein scene. Are we morphing or are we just moving? Doing our spin. That was the scene we were trying to find right there, roughly at 1500, keyframe 15. There we are. Let me get that rid of. Oh, sorry, these pop-ups blocking the screen. So 15 is the keyframe. Did we just jump? Oh, we're doing another roll. That's a cool cutaway of that. Oh, man, I bet you those frames right before and around it were pretty cool. That's a mess, but it's an interesting mess. Very Kleinian. There's another jump. I hate when we do jumps, but, you know. This is just our test to see what's good and what's bad. I'm not going to follow all this all the way through. I'm really just looking for one cool scene, which we've hit a long time ago. Yeah, the A-box Klein. This shape right here. I really like that a lot. Very Kleinian. Doesn't look... That's not A-box Klein. We're not doing A-box Klein. If we're doing A-box Klein, we wouldn't be doing... we're doing Surf Klein. I keep calling this A-box Klein. I'm sorry. Surf Klein. The whole point of doing this is to get a surf formula. My apologies. So, Surf Klein. Yes, this is Surf Klein, not A-box Klein. Sorry. Probably some very... a lot of similarities in the formulas. That's pretty cool right there, actually, that scene. And going down into that was a wise choice. Yes, go into that. That's exactly what I want to see. And I think I remember doing a spiral into that as well, just to be fancy. No, that's bad. Why are we backing out? That must be the end of that scene. And we're heading on to another keyframe via another twist. Yeah. Those violent lunges to the left and right, twisting, have got to go. Yeah, and there was a jump. And this is the skirt thing that I was trying to get under, and let's see if we succeed. And I believe the rest of this video is just this shape, or were there shapes after? No, this is the last scene or shape. We're coming on it pretty fast. What are we doing? Are we going around? Oh, we're going over it to the next one. Okay. That could be cool. Yeah, it's looking like this video is going to end with us going under the skirt of that thing. And coming into the final stretch, few 4 frames, 26, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, and done. Meanwhile, our clients are still, they're done too. Everybody's done. Let's see if we can stream fast enough to watch this. So yes, the morphing of that color there, right on. Definitely wanted that. All that's good stuff. All that's good stuff. In fact, if we were doing this while also spinning the scene a little bit, that would be cool. Oh, there was a bad frame probably right at the 200 mark. It's probably what that was. Okay, now we're spinning into the scene, and those are splitting apart. That's cool. I like that split apart, which we totally aren't seeing now because we went away from the scene. And jump to the scene where again we do another loop, half spin for no apparent reason. And we're back. Okay, that's all kinds of weird. A lot of jumping there, but that's cool. What the heck? What? We're just jumping all over the place here. What's going on? How is that even possible? It's like we're doing different frames. There's some cool stuff in there. Oh, that was cool for a second. I'll need to go back to that. Okay, lime green world. Yeah, I don't like that jump. That's good. I don't like that jump either. It was a cool morphing until we jumped. Lots of lessons learned here. But that's a very cool shape. Thinking if I turned up the detail on that, that would work. That's a cool morphing scene. And we're at the last scene. So there were some cool scenes here. I'd have to go back, and we'll go back and pick them out and bring them out and accentuate them. And then we got to do materials, and then, you know, music, and there's so much to do. But this was just a quick, not so quick test of the randomizer, and surfing with the randomizer, and randomizing with the surfer. Surfing the randomizer. That's like right there is a cool scene. And that's it, back at the beginning. So definitely doing some morphing here at the surface is going to be cool. We need to spin around this fractal while we do it, which is easy enough to either spin around it by keyframes or by the moving the whole world. Since we're in a Kleinian world, we don't really probably want to rotate the world much because it's just massive and huge, and it won't necessarily rotate. Or this is not the center of the Earth, so we don't want to rotate around this random spot manually, or I guess it wouldn't be manually, but by using the keyframes. We want to just use it by doing the camera. Okay, we're not going to go see this whole thing again, but there are some cool scenes here, and some cool keyframes, and that'll be the randomizing session for today. So out of this, I'll pick an image and I'll post it. And that was my session for randomizing today. All right, this is Steve Sink here from Steve Sink and Laser Fractals, and thank you for sharing about 30 minutes with me as we play with the randomizer and some surf formulas. In this case, surf climb, not a box climb. All right, have a great one, and I'll see you on in the fractal realms.